Hello Green Bay Packers fans. This is Oliver Smith bringing you another exciting update. Welcome friends. Before starting the video, we ask you to leave a comment below. Your opinion is super important to our work. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video to may we continue creating amazing content. Thank you very much. Week 14 of the NFL reserves an explosive showdown between two historic rivals, the Green Bay Packers and Detroit Lions. The match, scheduled for Ford Field in Detroit, goes beyond a simple dispute for points on the table. This game is about revenge, redemption, and the quest to consolidate playoff positions in one of the most exciting seasons in recent years. The Lions arrive as favorites, leading the NFC North with an impressive 10-game winning streak. His only slip-up came against the Buccaneers earlier in the season. But despite their dominance, the game against the Chicago Bears revealed a rare vulnerability. After leading by 20 points at halftime, they nearly lost control of the game. This gives the Packers a spark of hope that the Detroit juggernaut can be stopped. On the other hand, the Packers enter this match with a mix of confidence and desire for rematch. After a bitter loss to the Lions in Week 9, where they lost by 10 points, the team led by Matt LaFleur seems to have found its best form. With a 9-3 record, Green Bay stands as one of the biggest surprises of the season, regaining the respect of fans and critics. Packers want revenge. The loss to the Lions in Week 9 was a watershed for the Green Bay Packers. Starting quarterback Jordan Love recognized the need for adjustments and led an impressive transformation in the team's offense. Since then, Love has demonstrated greater control, precision, and leadership, essential characteristics to overcome what is considered one of the best teams of the season. In recent interviews, Love expressed his excitement for the reunion. "The last match was a lesson for us. We are ready to show how much we have evolved since then." That kind of confidence is exactly what Packers fans expect to see on the field. Detroit Lions, an unstoppable machine? The Detroit Lions have a golden moment. With a dominant winning streak, the team led by Jared Goff has demonstrated balance between offense and defense. Goff, who has impressive numbers this season, is backed by an explosive receiver core and an efficient ground game. However, the wobbly performance against the Bears left doubts. It was an indication that, under pressure, the team can still make crucial mistakes. For the Packers, exploiting those loopholes will be the key to triumph. History of confrontation. Recent hindsight favors the Lions. They have won 4 of the last 5 matchups against the Packers, including the triumph in Week 9 this season. This streak is part of a historic turnaround in the rivalry, which has traditionally been dominated by Green Bay. On the other hand, the Packers have a tradition of shining in moments of high pressure. Ford Field has already been the scene of memorable Green Bay victories, and the team hopes to repeat the dose this Friday. Key duels. Jordan Love versus Lions defense. Love will have to face one of the most aggressive defenses in the NFL. His ability to read pressure and make quick passes will be essential. Jared Goff versus Packers secondary. With Jaire Alexander leading Green Bay's air defense, Goff will need to be surgical to prevent turnovers. Aaron Jones versus Lions defensive line. The ground game will be a deciding factor, and Jones has the opportunity to shine against a defense that sometimes fails to contain explosive runs. The words of analysts. Renowned NFL analysts are divided on the outcome of this confrontation. Adam Schefter, ESPN. The Lions have been consistent, but the Packers are growing at the right time. If Jordan Love continues to evolve, Green Bay has a real chance. Shannon Sharpe, Fox Sports. Detroit is the team to beat. Goff is playing like an elite veteran, and the defense has done enough to keep them undefeated in recent weeks. Ian Rappaport, NFL Network. The Packers are hungry for revenge, and that makes them dangerous. This game will be much tighter than the last encounter. Impact on the season for the Lions. A win further solidifies their leading position in the NFC North and bolsters their campaign toward the playoffs as one of the league's top teams. For the Packers, this is a game of life and death. A win puts them in an even more comfortable position in the wildcard fight and reinforces the team's positive momentum. The thrill of rivalry. Apart from all the technical aspects, this is a game loaded with emotion. The Packers-Lions rivalry is one of the oldest and most intense in the NFL, and each matchup carries with it the weight of history. For the fans, this game is not just about statistics, but about pride and passion. At Ford Field, the stage will be set for an unforgettable spectacle. Will the Lions continue their historic season, or will the Packers find a way to turn the tide and write a new narrative? Expectation of fans. The duel between Packers and Lions is not just a battle within the 4 lines, it is a dispute that stirs the emotions of the fans. Packers fans, known for their unwavering loyalty, are confident that Jordan Love and company have what it takes to surprise the mighty Detroit team. The word revenge is being used a lot among fans, who remember with frustration the loss suffered in Week 9. On the other hand, Lions fans see their team as a well-oiled machine that is hard to stop. Confidence is palpable on the streets of Detroit, with the team expected to continue its historic winning streak and confirm its superiority within the division. Both sides know this game will be a watershed in the season. For Green Bay, it's a chance to prove they can compete at the highest level and secure a solid playoff spot. For Detroit, it is another opportunity to show the world that its dominance is not an accident, but rather the result of years of successful reconstruction. Jordan Love's performance in the spotlight since taking over the title. Jordan Love has gone through ups and downs. However, recent weeks have shown a more mature quarterback capable of making accurate reads and leading decisive drives. His connection to players like Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs has been instrumental to the team's success. Against the Lions, Love will be under intense pressure. Detroit's defense, led by Aiden Hutchinson, is known for its ability to create turnovers and force errors. It will be essential that Love remains calm and makes smart decisions to avoid ball deliveries that could compromise the game. Packers coach Matt LaFleur highlighted the evolution of his QB in recent interviews. Jordan is growing every week. He has shown resilience and leadership ability, and we are confident that he can guide us in such an important game as this. Jared Goff and the Lions. Consistency on the Lions' side. Jared Goff has been a model of consistency. Under head coach Dan Campbell, Goff has become a leader on the field, commanding an offense that mixes creativity and efficiency. He is aided by a group of talented receivers and a running game led by David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, a combination that has plagued defenses throughout the season. For Goff, this game is another chance to solidify his status as one of the league's best quarterbacks this season. He will face a Packers defense that, while solid, still presents some vulnerabilities, especially against the passing game. Predictions of experts. The stakes for this clash are split, with many analysts pointing to a balanced game. Here are some additional opinions. Peter Schrager, Good Morning Football. The Packers are improving at the right time, but the Lions have a winning mentality that can't be ignored. This will be a definite showdown in the final minutes. Rich Eisen, The Rich Eisen Show. Detroit may be the most consistent team of the season, but never underestimate a rival with something to prove. I expect a game decided by possession. Decisive factors in the confrontation. Some elements can make all the difference in the outcome of this game. Turnovers. Whoever protects the ball better will have a significant advantage. Control of the clock. Both teams have attacks capable of long sustained drives, and mastering time of possession will be crucial. X-factor players. For the Packers, Aaron Jones could be the key piece to breaking down the Lions' defense. As for Detroit, Amon-Ra St. Brown is the player to be tagged from close range. The verdict: with two high-level teams facing each other, the game promises to be a fierce battle. If the Packers can put pressure on Goff and establish their ground game, victory will be within reach. On the other hand, the Lions will have a chance to prove that their dominant campaign is no coincidence, but rather the result of consistent hard work. Regardless of the winner, this will be a game to go down in NFL history, loaded with emotion and meaning. Packers or Lions, who will emerge victorious? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: American football fans are ready for an epic spectacle. Stay tuned to our channel for full post-game analysis and exclusive commentary. Leave your opinion in the comments. Who do you think will get the better of in this decisive confrontation?